Hello everyone. This is going to be a look at building your first event-driven AI agent with a webhook. In this video, we're going to build a very simple event-driven agent. The idea is that instead of having an agent constantly running in a loop, checking if there's any work to do, we are going to let an external event wake it up. So the pattern you see everywhere in modern systems, for example, if you've got GitHub can notify an agent when code is pushed. Stripe, it can notify an agent when a payment happens. Website form can notify an agent when a customer sends a message. So yeah, you can see on the screen what we're up to. A monitoring system could notify an agent when an error occurs. So the idea is that something happens, a webhook fires, and then the agent runs. So a webhook is basically, it's just a piece of Python code. It's an HTTP endpoint or HTTPS that another system calls when an event happens. So in this example, Flask creates the endpoint, and then we do a post request to the URL. Flask receives the event and then passes the data into our agent. So you can see the Flask code. I haven't showed it in full yet. We'll look at that in a second. But we hit the contact endpoint, and that contact endpoint will then call the function that you can see in the left-hand pane, analyze message, which, if I expand that, calls Ollama. And obviously I'm using Ollama because it's free, but you could use your own flavor of LLM. Where I've got model there, you could be passing in, OpenAI, and instead of using Ollama, you could use the OpenAI SDK. So when something sends a post request to the URL, which will be, in this case, localhost port 5000/contact, Flask receives the event, the post request, and then passes the data contained therein. So Flask extracts the request, and then we can ask for the request to be in JSON format. Then we can pass the message. Once we've got the message, we can then pass that in from here, and then that becomes the input parameter for analyze message. So if I just show you that, so we want to get a response where the response is equal to what we've passed into Ollama. This is the key. So message flows all the way through from what we pass in with our curl command or our website. It flows through to the app.post, which is the Flask part, which then extracts the message and then sends the message across into analyze message. And then it's the content of the user. So the role here, user, role, system. So system is the system prompt. And the system prompt is basically an instruction saying, you are a support assistant, return JSON only. And then we want the summary, the category, and the priority. So it needs to extract, it needs to return 3 things, and they should be dependent on what we pass in. So you can see what I passed in was just plain text. Hi, I paid twice for my subscription and need a refund. So that's the human putting in a customer request on a customer service front end. And then the LLM works out that the subscription is priority. The category is a subscription. The priority is high. I was just experimenting to check whether the changes actually took effect, and you can experiment with changing the the reply from the assistant. So that was my original analyze message function. But what I want to show you is where I changed it to, sorry, need to comment that out. And we will uncomment that. And I'll show you what the difference is. So here, I wanted to specify a custom priority. So apply business rules after the LLM response. So this is kind of the business specific triaging. And I changed it to higher just so that I could see the difference. But I mean, yeah, we would just say high. If you wanted to choose a different priority for instance, a refund, or if someone was charged twice, I mean, a refund could be medium. So if I run that again, we had in my curl request, I was asking for a refund. So refund is in the message. I would think that should come back as, I need to restart it. That's a bit of a gotcha, actually. Try again. If you alter the code, remember to restart. I actually should have done UV run fast API. Oh no, sorry. I've been doing a lot of fast API with Flask. You haven't got that option. I think there's you can make it do hot reload somewhere. So anyway, it's medium now. Do you see how it's medium, which comes from there? So if I just collapse all that, move that out of the way. So this is very basic. This is just one Flask endpoint. You've got your Flask imports, and that's just Flask imports, and then that line below is from agent import analyze message. Okay, so if we look at the analyze message, this is kind of the improved one from what I showed you first off. So we're doing all the same things there, but then we add in kind of the business rules. So if refund is in the message, then priority is medium. If charged twice, then that's kind of more important because our software's, or there's a big error going on, so that's high importance. So that, if just for learning purposes, I'd probably just stick with this first off, because this is kind of the building block upon which everything else will be created. So import Ollama, import JSON. So Ollama, you need to do UV add Ollama. As I showed in another video, you don't need to import JSON. Or sorry, you don't need to add JSON, but you do need to import it. System prompt, model and system prompt, very common things to do these days when working with large language models. So I hope you notice how quick this is. It's actually usable, I would say. Especially if you did, if you streamed the response, although, I mean, what was that? 4 seconds. You could probably show a spinner and, I don't know, some animation while that was going on. But so the analyze message is the function that you write. You accept a message parameter, and then you do your Llama chat with the model and the message. That's all it needs. But obviously the model and the messages. And the messages is effectively a list. And it's a list of 2 Python dictionaries, one dictionary being the system role, and the other one being the user. If you'd like the code, I can provide that. Drop me a comment. The comments are really important for the algos these days. So yeah, please could you comment, even if it's just something short, brief, whatever. Thanks for watching. Be back soon.